if you snatch your friend's boyfriend. Never be me, it can never be me. It can ever be you. Stay away from my boyfriend. Fair guys, they will cheat on you. Run away from fair guys. Victor, you actually did that? For me, I like material things, so hey, say shatawale ni shatamichi. Hey!
Yeah, Binkski's Harry, let's vibe. Little moments of life scenes. Welcome, Binkski.
Welcome, Bemskis.
Hi Bemskis, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know you missed me. I missed you all too. It's another Tuesday and I am happy to post. I wanted to post a vlog this week, but I didn't start vlogging early. I started vlogging on Saturday, so I don't have enough footages to post. So let's have another story time because you requested for more story time. So let's have another one. This story time is juicy. Before I get into the story, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share because this channel is fun. Okay, so let's get right into the story. Those days I wasn't really active on Snapchat, so this guy texted me on WhatsApp and he told me he got my number from a WhatsApp group I was in, but I had left that group, but he was able to save my contacts whilst I was in that group. Do you get it? So like he got my contacts from that group. That group was a very big group. It consisted of so many hyped teens and so many people, so many strangers. The group had over 100 people and I didn't know like 90% of the people in the group, and the notifications were disturbing my phone and all of that, so I had to leave the group. But this guy was able to save my contact and I didn't know the guy. Mind you, I didn't know the guy. I wasn't paying attention to the messages they were sending to the group. That was how he was able to get my contacts from the group, as he claimed. So because he told me he got my number from the group, I was actually cool with that because he got my number from the group, so at least me. I posted something on my status and he was like, oh, this would really look nice on you, so let me just get it for you. And then I was like, oh, don't worry about it, it's fine, it's cool, those churches, me made church or me kakra, I have to trying to say, oh, I'm not that materialistic, but who don't like money? Who don't like material things? For me, I like material things. So got what I posted on my story and it was delivered to me, and I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Victor, you actually did that? You actually bought something for a stranger? Something for someone you've not met before? So that was interesting, buying something for someone you've never met before. And then I posted that thing like after 2 or 3 days of talking to him. So when he got that particular thing I posted, I didn't even post that I wanted to, I just posted it. So when he got it for me, I was like, who is this guy? And then because I wasn't in any talking stage or I wasn't entertaining anybody, I was like, okay, let me just give this guy a try, or let me just pay attention to this guy. So this guy told me he's from Accra and that he's only in that particular city for educational purposes and that he doesn't live there. He's an Accra boy. His name is let's call him TomTom. Basically that was it. That was the intro. His name is TomTom. Comes and lives in Accra. He's only in that particular city because of education. That is it. That was what he told me, and I was like, okay. TomTom would actually text me, check up on me, ask me what I would eat and order food. Like, he was so sweet, and because he had his reasons, he was so sweet, he was so kind. We're texting. I traveled, he was still calling, texting. Like, it was more like a talking stage, entering into a relationship, and everything was happening so fast, so fast. So fast forward, we agreed on meeting for the first time, so we planned on a cool date. It wasn't any chin date, it was just a normal date, like an ice cream date. And I met this guy. TomTom was fair, had pink lips. TomTom was so handsome, and I was blushing. I had not like really dated. He was the only fair guy. I don't really like fair guys because they are cheats. Fair guys, they would cheat on you. Run away from fair guys. Tom was cute. He was so nice. Our ice cream date was successful. I really enjoyed the conversation and everything. And he finally asked me out. He asked me out, and he was always coming to my end to pick me up for dates and all of that. So it was always TomTom visiting me, not me visiting TomTom. So I didn't know TomTom's house. If we plan on going for swimming, we'll meet at that. It's either we meet at that location or he would come and pick me up. Or if we plan an ice cream date, it's either him like I go there to meet him or he picks me up from a vantage point. Do you get it? So I never had a chance to visit him, and I didn't even ask. Eventually we started dating, so it was official. And then since he told me he's not he's an Accra boy and he was in that city because of education, I expected no one to know him. Do you get it? Because if I'm not from, let's say if I'm not from Ho, and I meet and I'm from Accra, a lot of old people wouldn't know me unless maybe I have a mutual friend or I've made maybe 2 or 3 friends there. Do you get it? So I didn't expect people from that particular city to know him that much. And to my greatest shock, let me slow down. Let me digest and bisect everything gradually. Okay, we were going out on dates, and anytime we were together, you wouldn't even suspect there was something fishy about him because he kept the convo going. He was lively. I really liked his company and everything. So one day I went out with I went out alone. No, I went out with a friend, and I met another friend from junior high school, and I mean she was my senior. So we had that kind of relationship, that kind of friendship. So like we were talking, and she was, why have you snatched my friend's boyfriend? And I was like, excuse me, your friend's boyfriend? Who are you talking about? Me. If you snatch your friend's boyfriend, please come again. What did you just say? She didn't even mention TomTom's name. She mentioned a different name, and I was like, I don't know this person you're talking about. I'm dating TomTom. I'm not dating Has. So what are you talking about? And then she was like, her friend is a street girl, and anywhere she sees me, she's going to pour acid on me. She's going to beat me. She's going to call her area girls to come and look for me and beat me. Hey! I was like, what? Am I dreaming or hallucinating? And then when this particular thing happened, I was far, like the relationship was far gone, like months. We've been having fun. Oh, we've even had beach dates. Like the relationship wasn't new again. Oh, I was far gone. And then this person, TomTom, was my serious boyfriend at that time. So I was like, what, like, how? So she was like, so I actually didn't believe it because I'm dating TomTom, and then this person that you are talking of, I don't even know him, so I didn't really think deep about it. And then I remember calling TomTom, and I told him about everything that happened when I went out with my friend that I saw. I met another friend, and then she was talking about me snatching him. So I asked if he was in any relationship, and then I asked if TomTom was really his name. And then he was like, there's this particular girl who has been harassing him for so long, so he's pretty sure it's that girl. And he mentioned a different name to that girl. He has ghosted the girl, so I shouldn't worry about that. But TomTom is his real name. He can even call his mom for me to speak to his mom, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. So I was like, don't worry, don't call your mom. Silly me, I was far gone. If you have a man in love, I was like, baby, don't stress. I know these girls in this city, so don't stress about that. We are good to go. We went to the beach, we had fun. Oh, we're in the water, my head was on his chest. Oh, it was a lovely moment, guys. Someone I knew but we weren't friends texted me on Instagram, and then he was like, hey, I heard you are dating this particular person, you're dating Has. And then I was like, who is this Has? My boyfriend is called TomTom. So this is the second time I'm hearing this name. Who is Has? And then he said, okay, let me give you the rundown. So I'm in the same school, the one who texted me on Instagram. So I'm in the same school with Has, and Has is actually his name. He actually mentioned his full name. And TomTom is a name he uses on girls to get them because if he mentions has, maybe you might have heard the name somewhere because he's a womanizer, because he has dated like 99.9% of the girls in this city. So he goes about disguising himself. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god, Scheiße. My mom has this term, Scheiße. So I was like, really? And then I actually told him what had happened the last time I went out with my friend. And because this is my second time hearing this same name, I was kind of believing them. So I told him about it, and then he was like, yes, he knows that particular girl in question, the girl who told my senior I have snatched her man. That particular girl is indeed a street girl, and they are in a relationship. Like, they didn't officially call their relationship off, so technically they are still, a thing. So yeah, that girl is a street girl, and apparently the girl is looking for me. The girl is looking for Auntie Grace Bano. She's looking for me. Oh, me, if you ever me. Come to find out, the guy I thought was from Accra and lived in Accra was a street boy in that city, and a known one as that. He was known for, dating multiple females in that city. And then because I didn't really have friends, and because most of my friends were outside that particular city, I wasn't really associating myself with them. I didn't really, I'm not on the street, so obviously I wouldn't know someone from the street. And this person was always coming to me. We're always going out or meeting at a vantage point or wherever we were going to. So there were no signs of street boy. I didn't suspect anything. And then anytime we were together, he was free and everything. Like, there were no signs, nothing was showing this guy was with serious or different type of girls, nothing. So when he told me that, I wanted to like find out for myself. I wanted to find out who I was with, because at this point, if something had happened to me and I had told people I was dating TomTom, everyone would have been, who is TomTom, who is TomTom, who is TomTom? So I was literally dating a ghost. I was dating someone with a fake identity. Cause tell me why TomTom is not my boyfriend's name and he's rather called Has. I wanted to find out for myself, so I was holding back. I didn't tell him, but my attitude towards him was kind of changing, and he was noticing it. Obviously, you notice it if your partner's attitude changes. So I was doing some digging, background search, some investigations, and then a strange number called me. All of a sudden, strange things started happening when I was about finding out the real identity of my boyfriend. So a strange number called me, and it was a girl. Immediately I picked the call. The girl was like, stay away from my boyfriend. I will not call you again to warn you. This is the last warning I'm giving you. Stay away from my boyfriend. And the person hung up. I was like, hey, the thing has turned into fire for fire. Then the third girl called to tell me they were in a relationship. As at that time that I was in a relationship with TomTom, they were also in a relationship, and this girl was actually outside the city. She wasn't in the same city, so I wouldn't have noticed. Do you get it? So he was dating that girl and then me. So he was dating two girls at the same time, and I didn't even notice. TomTom was that smart. He was so smart. He played his cards very, very well. Clap for TomTom. The girl wanted us to set him up and all that drama. I wasn't ready for that. Sorry, miss. I was so hurt. I felt stupid. I felt foolish. I was like, I thought I was smart, but this guy has outsmarted me. Silly me, like, what was I thinking? I should have at least done a background check. I should have asked about that. Is why you shouldn't hide your relationship. So that is why it's good to post your men. Sometimes it's also good to show pictures of your men or your partners to other people, to maybe, because if I had done that to those people I knew in the city, probably someone would have given me a hint. Someone would have probably given me information about him. I would have left the relationship quick. But because I didn't let anyone know, I even thought no one knew in the city. People knew. It was, I don't know how they got to know I was in a relationship with this particular person, because this particular person wasn't from that city, so I expected people not to know him. Hey, say Shatawale ni Shatamichi cry was that city. People knew. They knew. People were like, why is Ifeoma with this particular guy? It's like, Ifeoma no penny no, all of a sudden she's dating a street guy. Bro, I didn't know. At that point, I didn't even want to see him. So I texted him. I was like, so your name is Has, and you told me your name is TomTom, and you live in Accra, you are from Accra. I don't know when you are from this city, you are a street boy. The first girl, when my friend told me I've snatched you from her friend, I told you about it. You told me it wasn't true. Sene Yampa, another girl called me, like three girls, and more to come. When I was with him, he was very sweet. He was caring. For that one, I'm not even going to sit here and lie about it. He was caring, he was sweet, but he lied about his identity. But how would you lie to someone you claim you love? So I was very, very, very angry when I texted him, and he was like, oh, he did that because if he had told me his real name and where, and if he had told me he's from that particular city, I wouldn't have dated him. He has been studying me for a while, and then he knows my kind of guys, so he had to come like a polished one. He didn't even know those girls would call me. Where did they get my number from? Gave my number to them. Why did they call me? I shouldn't mind all of them, and that he's a changed person. I should forget about the name he gave me. It's actually his nickname. That was when I got to know you should never say it can never be me, it can never be me, because baby, it can ever be you. It can never be me, it can never be me, it can ever be you. He explained himself to me and all of that, but me, I'm not a loud person, and I don't like dating loud people. I'm not saying street people are streets is street plus streets, low plus low, loud plus loud, but me, I'm not a loud person. So me, the kind of like the kind of man I want to date wasn't that kind of person I thought I was with at that time. So I had to call the relationship off. It was really tough getting him out of my life. It was really hard, but I did. I was able to get him out of my life, and I also learned that whenever you give an opportunity to someone, maybe a guy or a lady, and you are getting to know each other, do a little bit of background research and send this picture to someone you know from that city. That city is very important, especially if the person tells you he or she is not from that particular place you are. Do a little background research about the person's name. If possible, please get in touch with the person's mother or any family member of him or her. Please, it is very, very important, because people actually get into relationships with fake identities. Because I can get into a relationship now and tell you I'm Florida from Kumasi. How are you going to know? If I'm not on social media, how are you going to know? This was me madly in love with someone with a fake identity. So if something had happened to me and I had mentioned my man's name, they'll be like, who is TomTom? There's no TomTom that fits this description you are giving us. He wasn't even overprotective over his phones. He was using two phones at that time. So one particular phone was his main phone. I was always taking his actual phone, like his, we all have a main phone and a spare phone. So I was always taking his main phone, not knowing things were going on his spare phone, that little phone of his, that iPhone 7 or iPhone 6, that phone was the main headquarters. But the main phone, you take it and you see, you won't see you won't see anything. You won't see him talking to any other girl. But that smaller phone, if your partner has any iPhone 6, iPhone 7 as his yam or bag, whatever phone, go through that one. That is another key I've given you. Go through that one. Yeah, check that small yam phone. After I left, random girls were texting me to tell me about his behavior, and I was so shocked. Like I was like, you were really with this kind of guy? I was so upset with myself, but I've forgiven myself now. I can't blame myself forever. Experience is the best teacher, so I'm not sure I would go into another relationship without doing any background checks, because some boys or some men actually come into your life to get what they want. So please be vigilant. Don't be like me before. Me now, it's another topic for another day. But that was how I just ended my relationship with someone with a fake identity, a ghost. We never understand things we do in our teens. But anyways, that was it for me. So if you've enjoyed my story to this point and you've still not subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, leave a comment for me. Don't forget to share, and I'm going to see you in another video. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.